What if you could read someone's intentions without them saying a single word? Understanding body language through the lens of dark psychology gives you that power. It's not just about knowing what someone is thinking, it's about mastering how to respond, influence, and control situations. In this video, we'll dive into 7 powerful techniques that only 1% of people know. These techniques will make you stand out in any social or professional setting, giving you a level of confidence and control you never thought possible. Body language speaks louder than words, with over 90% of communication being nonverbal. Mastering these techniques allows you to understand people's true intentions and subtly influence outcomes. Whether in interviews, networking, or dating, knowing how to read body language gives you a powerful social advantage. Ready to unlock the secrets of reading people like a pro? Let's get started. Number 1. Hand gestures. You can tell a lot about a person without them saying a word, simply by watching their hands. Hand gestures are a powerful form of nonverbal communication that can reveal someone's true intentions. For example, open palms often signal honesty and openness, while palms facing downward show control or dominance. Think of a confident speaker. They'll use expansive gestures, keeping their hands visible to command attention. On the other hand, someone hiding their hands, whether in pockets or behind their back, could be concealing insecurity or nervousness. Subtle movements like rubbing hands together can show excitement or anticipation, while fidgeting with an object may reveal anxiety. Even where someone places their hands, such as resting on their hips, can indicate impatience or authority. Mirroring someone's hand gestures can build rapport, showing you're in sync with them. By paying close attention to these gestures, you can gain deeper insights into people's thoughts and feelings before they even speak. Number 2. Shoulder shrugs. Ever noticed how a quick shoulder shrug can speak volumes without a word? Shoulder shrugs are one of the most telling body language cues, often revealing uncertainty, indifference, or even deception. A shrug typically involves raising both shoulders slightly, signaling a lack of knowledge or a way to deflect responsibility. Imagine asking someone a direct question and they respond with a shrug. It's their non-verbal way of saying, "I don't know, and I don't really care." But there's more. Shrugging just one shoulder can be even more revealing. If only one shoulder lifts, it can indicate hesitation or partial commitment to what's being said, making the person's words less trustworthy. A small, quick shrug may also reflect nervousness, especially when paired with other anxious behaviors like avoiding eye contact or fidgeting. On the flip side, a more exaggerated slow-motion shrug could be a sign of arrogance or dismissiveness, showing the person isn't particularly invested in the conversation. Subscribe now and start mastering every conversation. You'll regret missing out. Number 3. Fidgeting and anxiety cues. Fidgeting is one of the most revealing cues in body language, often signaling anxiety or discomfort. When someone feels uneasy or stressed, their body releases that tension through small, repetitive movements like tapping fingers, playing with objects, or rubbing hands. These actions serve as unconscious, self-soothing mechanisms. For example, during a high-stakes job interview, the candidate may absent-mindedly twirl a pen or tap their foot under the table, revealing nervousness despite their calm demeanor. Even smaller gestures, like adjusting jewelry or picking at nails, can betray inner emotional turmoil. Interestingly, fidgeting doesn't always stem from anxiety. It can also indicate boredom or impatience. If you notice someone constantly shifting or fidgeting during a meeting, it might be a sign they're not fully engaged or are uncomfortable with the situation. These subtle movements can speak volumes about a person's emotional state, offering you deeper insights into their feelings, even when they try to hide them. Number 4. Feet direction. Ever wonder how you can tell where someone's true focus lies, even if they're trying to hide it? Feet direction is one of the most reliable clues. People may control their facial expressions or hand gestures, but their feet often reveal their subconscious intentions. For instance, when someone's feet are pointed toward you during a conversation, it shows genuine interest and engagement. On the other hand, if their feet are angled away, even slightly, it could mean they are eager to leave or are distracted. This works in social settings too. If you're at a party and someone's feet are directed toward the exit, they're probably ready to make a move. Even in professional settings, like a meeting or interview, feet pointing away from the speaker can indicate disagreement or discomfort. By paying attention to where feet are positioned, you can easily decode someone's hidden thoughts and use this knowledge to navigate conversations with confidence and control. Number 5, handshakes and grip strength. Mastering the perfect handshake can change the way people perceive you. A firm, confident grip immediately signals strength, reliability, and self-assurance. In contrast, a weak handshake may create an impression of insecurity or lack of authority. The key is balance. Too strong, and you come across as aggressive. Too light, and you may seem passive. Take note of the handshake length as well. 2 to 3 pumps are ideal for a professional setting. Going longer can feel awkward, while cutting it short can appear dismissive. Pay attention to the palm position too. A handshake where your palm faces slightly downward subtly asserts dominance. Offering your hand with the palm up, however, gives the impression of submission or humility. Context matters. In business, a firm grip seals deals, while in social settings, it builds instant rapport. Mastering this small yet significant gesture can enhance your ability to command respect and influence in any situation. Number 6, head tilting. Want to subtly influence the way others perceive you? Pay attention to head tilting. When someone tilts their head slightly to the side, it often signals openness, curiosity, or submission. It's a non-threatening gesture, often used when trying to show interest or make a connection. For example, in conversations, a slight head tilt paired with a smile can soften your presence, making you appear more approachable and empathetic. On the flip side, an upright, rigid head may convey dominance or disinterest. In dating situations, a head tilt can signal attraction, as it exposes the neck, a vulnerable area of the body, suggesting trust. Politicians and public speakers often use subtle head tilts to appear more relatable and less intimidating, especially when addressing sensitive topics. But don't overuse it. Too much head tilting can come across as submissive or insecure. Balancing this gesture with a confident posture makes you appear both warm and strong in any interaction. Number 7, leg crosses and leg movements. Crossing your legs the wrong way can send unintended signals and even ruin your chances of making a good impression. When someone crosses their legs away from you, it often indicates discomfort, disinterest, or even a desire to create distance. On the other hand, crossing your legs toward you can suggest openness or attraction. Pay close attention to how the legs are positioned. For example, bouncing a crossed leg or restless leg movements often reveal nervousness or impatience. Even subtle foot movements, like pointing the foot away, may signal disengagement or a desire to exit the conversation. In professional settings, keeping both feet flat on the ground is usually a better option, as it shows stability, confidence, and attentiveness. Interestingly, women crossing their legs at the knees is often seen as a more formal gesture, while men crossing their legs at the ankles shows a laid-back attitude. Mastering these nuances can help you read people's intentions with greater precision. Now that you've unlocked these powerful body language techniques, it's time to start applying them in your everyday life. Whether you're at work, on a date, or in any social setting, you'll have the edge most people don't. If you found these insights valuable, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more dark psychology secrets. I'd love to hear from you. What body language signal have you noticed most in people around you? Drop your answer in the comments and let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.